Hi, my name is André Lage and I'm here to talk today about Microsoft Lists with a new feature of boarding view. This is my first video talking about Microsoft Lists, and the idea is to have multiple videos talking about the multiple out-of-the-box features that is coming available with Microsoft Lists, plus some custom formatting that the community is creating here. I also want to display a simple overview of one boarding formatting that is already created, and will help you also customize your own board. So let's start with the process. The first thing that I did was to create a custom view called custom board, and then add multiple fields as shown in the view. So these fields can be title, description, category, date, tag, flag, assignee, and expand. So the first thing that we're going to the top right, and then we're going to create a new view, and then we call it custom board. Custom board. Below we're going to select the option board itself, and then he'll ask how the bucket will be associated or categorized. In this case, we have a field category, and I'm going to create based on that condition. I create the view, and by default he will provide us the items that we created before as a card. So we have all these fields already available, but we want to customize these fields. What can we do? Out of the box, on the top right of your view, you will be able to expand it, and then there is an option that is called customize the card. As you can see here, the fields that we created and I explained before will become available itself. You can reorganize them if you go to the dot options and drag to the top itself. In this case, I'm going to move the title, the description, and I'm going to uncheck the category because I don't want this option to be associated, because it will be associated on the bucket itself. Another option that is also available is the ability to show the field's name. You can show it or you cannot show it itself. If you want to save it, you just click save and the options will be available after that. You close the panel itself, and now we can start to work on the fields. So you can pick your own card and you can move it to the different states of your task. You can change it to started, to pending, and to complete it if it is already finished. At any moment you can also associate different type of rules that can be generated later on. And this is the options. You can move it, you can go back forward, you can go move it back, and the fields will and the card will move based on the different conditions itself. So if I want to move it to cancel, the cards will move it based on the direction that we want. And this is the out-of-the-box capabilities that we can use it for the card. Now comes the question. Okay, this is what is available is already nice. And now how can we make some customization that we can create it more appealing with a better user capabilities? Microsoft gives us the ability to use the formatting, and this is the option that you can access it to your top right. And then there is an option that is below, customize card, that is called format current view. There we'll be able to access to two different type of formatting. One will be associated with the view, and this is all this area that we are able to see, or with the columns that is exactly on the fields that we need to make the customization itself. For this case, I'm going to use the format view, and I'm going to give a look what is how is the structure that we are seeing created. And as you can see, there is a huge JSON that have a mix of CSS and HTML inside there. So for this, there is already create one custom formatting, and this will be accessible here. And basically what I have done is I reorganize all the fields that we saw before, and we put it in try to create something more user-friendly itself. So for example, what was done? We have again the title, we have the ability to define the tags associated, and we can any moment make the associated change. And we also be able to define what is the date for the associated task. So in this case, I can change it to from 3 to 5, and I also can associate additional user. So in this case, I will assign to this task the user André Lage, that is me, and I can also define the date, and this will be on the next 9 of March. And I'll also include some custom submenu inside the card that we can do some additional tasks. For example, we can include a flag, and the flag what will make it is will make some focus on the card to become more important. Another option that we can do is to edit the properties or delete the task itself. Another option is also the ability to copy the link where the task is associated. We just need to copy the option that is available here. Another option that is also available, that was created for this customization, is the ability to minimize the card. When we have multiple tasks and multiple actions, can be imported at some point that we can minimize, that doesn't occupy too much of the space here. So I can go here, and I can minimize the content. If I need to see the content with an expanded view, I just click on the plus option itself, and the option will appear. Another option that was also included is the ability to move the card based on the submenu. So we have the ability to drag and drop, or we just move it based on the submenu option that we have it here. We click it here. As you can see, the task moved to the right area. The same we can do it with the drag and drop. As you can see, the UI is also reflecting the height of the card itself. I can move it here, and then I will move it here. And if I consider the task as completed, I will define as completed. The same can be done for the cancel, but the cancel has the ability to say scratched, and that is considered as cancel. If we don't want to see the full content, we just minimize the card, and we can reduce the amount of the content to be seen. The same can be done using the drag and drop itself. We have it here, and we remove the flag, and the option will be available. So we just minimize it. And the same if we consider this option as completed. And in a very, very simple way, because what I'm going to do in the next videos is to create multiple videos to explain how these options were created and what features can be used for the formatting itself. And this is a very simple view using the out-of-the-box port capabilities plus the custom formatting that is available on the Microsoft PNP list formatting that you can use it to access to this content and to make your custom format. Thank you very much. I hope we will see on the next videos. Bye bye.